Welcome to Victory Beyond the Cup. This is our fifth and final session, and we want to talk about community and relationships because life is about relationships with God and with each other. We need God, we need each other, and as you share the gospel with people, some are going to say no or not yet, and it's important that you just don't walk away from the relationship based on that answer.
For those who said yes to Jesus, community is vital and discipleship is key. Acts 2:42-47 shows us the importance of the fellowship of believers. This group of people had just come to the understanding of the good news of Jesus Christ. After Peter spoke, they were cut to the heart and they believed the word and they were baptized. Immediately after salvation, this very diverse group committed to one another and to study the scriptures together, devoted themselves to regular fellowship, and that included meals together and to prayer. And so while they remained their diverse selves, they practiced living out oneness. To become a mature believer, your neighbor doesn't have to act exactly like you. The first church was full of diversity. The beauty was that now they understood how their unity in love for Jesus amongst their differences could be used to bring awe to the crowds and even further glorify God. So for those who have not yet said yes to Jesus, continue the friendship. When Jesus walked on this earth physically, he intentionally loved everyone he came across, even those who betrayed him and denied him. And so remember, God is at work in the life of every person you meet. We don't know how close they are to deciding to believe in Jesus, but whatever and wherever they are, we don't want to abandon them.
God places us in communities, and God has set up local churches around the world. I want to share the story of our church in Seattle. Billy Graham came to our city almost 75 years ago. People came to know Jesus, started a Bible study, and it led to our church. See, the event for Billy Graham with the outreach, it was catalytic. But look what happened before, prayer, unity, and look what happened after, decades after. It's similar with the World Cup. When we talk about Victory Beyond the Cup, right now we're praying, we're taking steps to share our faith. And then during the tournament, God's going to change lives. But then look beyond the tournament as we continue to pray and share our faith and people are joining churches and churches are built up. So we want to have a big vision. That's God's vision. And we want to make sure it's not just about during the soccer, but it's about a new way to live, loving like Jesus and helping people continue to walk with him.
I'll be honest, for me, if it's not in front of my face or if it's not on my calendar, I might forget. I'm easily distracted and I can easily fall out of touch with people. I might be single, but I'm a full-time Christian worker and I'm a daughter and a sister and an aunt and a church member and a friend. And there's just a lot of things that I'm responsible for. And sometimes a new relationship feels like extra work. But then God shows me ways that it's possible to adjust my schedule and extend his love to those who are around me. Maybe it's a regular coffee or a conversation during a meal, which I have to have anyway, right? And so other times I do start to consider calling someone who might be in need of encouragement instead of doom scrolling, right? There are many ways to continue relationships with people, but the best thing that I found is to really make room for prayer.
And prayer is where it starts, when you're loving your neighbor, being intentional, and investing in those relationships. Life is about relationships. We see this in the Bible. Paul always has Timothy or Barnabas or Mark or Silas with him. And it's great to mentor someone and to be mentored. Also, Aquila and Priscilla, a married couple, they disciple Apollos. He's new in the faith. He has a lot of zeal, but he doesn't know Scripture. And when Paul and Silas lead the jailer to Jesus, it ends up being his entire family, and then they're baptized, and the church grows. So there's so many examples throughout the Bible. Jesus was intentional. As he loves people, it's connected. He had 3, 12, he sent out 70, and we want to do this together. So reject isolation and say yes to the relationships that God has for you.
For those of you who want to help others reach their neighbors for Christ, we want to encourage you to watch the City Champion training videos on the Mighty Networks app under training. You can also visit victorybeyondthecup.com for resources to help your entire church get involved in things like 40 Days of Victory, which includes small group questions and daily devotions. Remember, this isn't just a moment, it's a turning point, and God has invited you to participate. The world will be watching. Are you ready to welcome?